Hello, everyone, and good evening. I don't know what is going on with Swamp Donkey Outdoors. I texted them, I sent them the link, and I haven't heard anything from them. So we're gonna go on with the show, and I'll probably bring a few you guys up and chat. And if they come up, we'll just carry on from there. First off, I'm gonna go up and say hi to the people in chat. Mike Irving, Catfish, uh, Catfish People Outdoors, Mike Sampson, Jason Lamb, Eileen. Welcome to my kitchen. Cuppies Crochet, hello. Chris Everett, Indiana Chris, Fishing with Big Mike. Yeah, I can send you the link there, Swamp Donkey Outdoors. Give me a second. I sent it to you in Messenger. I don't know if you got it in Messenger or not, Swamp Donkey. There you go, Swamp Donkey. As soon as you get it, let me know. Chris Everett, Big Mike. We have Swamp Donkey in the house. Art. I did. Gray's family, Don R. Andy. Don R., a good family member. Outdoors with Camden Clark. Chris Everett. Cornfed Experience. Kevin Fishes. Kevin Baker. Richard Ward. Lance McCooguy, hello. Kicking with Harold. Mad Cat is catfishing. Hello.
We here.
Sir,
Let me turn this up a little.
I called you on Facebook. Hello, how are you?
One more down. Yeah, that's a good idea. How you doing tonight, Avid?
Good, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Is your volume up?
Yeah, my volume is up.
Hold on a minute. Let me see something here a minute.
I got a little bit of sunburn today.
Yeah, I seen that.
How about now?
You can hear me now?
No, not really. I mean, it's just very low on volume.
My volume's all the way up.
Yeah, my volume's up.
Oh, we got Rebecca in the house. Rebecca and Jamie.
Oh, that was it.
Are you guys fishing?
Yes, we are.
Awesome. You guys might want to try to get the camera a little bit closer to you then.
We can always use volume on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, but yours is a little bit behind his.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix the volume on your phone.
That'll be all right. He's going to have to get a little close and see what
There
we
you
can
go.
Yeah, I didn't know you was sending a link to my Facebook or anything like that.
I sent it to your messenger.
Yeah, see, my the Swamp Donkey account, it's actually that Facebook is on my iPad. And on my phone I have like my normal Facebook page.
Okay.
But yeah, I did send you a friend request on my other Facebook page, so you have that also now.
Okay. I was like, okay, what's going on? I tried calling you on your Facebook to see if everything was okay.
Oh yeah, we didn't get that message because we were out here, so we didn't have the iPad with us.
No, it was on the other account.
Okay.
So give us a little bit of intel on you guys.
Some info on us. You want to start?
No, you start, baby. You're the voice. You're the voice, baby.
Yeah, I guess I have kind of become the voice of the chat. Well, let's see. So I don't even know where to start.
What got you guys together?
What was that?
What brought you two together?
What brought us two together?
You want honesty?
Yes.
The bar.
Well, hey,
yeah, we met at the
that
bar.
sounds like someone else's starting point too. That in the catfish community.
We met at the bar.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
I can't hear anything.
It's behind. Just pause that then.
I'm trying to speak up.
I don't know what's going on, man. Why I can't hear you?
Can anybody in chat hear me?
We can't read it on there. We can read it from my phone.
But yeah, the bar pretty much brought us together. I mean, that's where we met.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't work there long. 2 months, I think.
I worked there a little longer than 2 months. I don't know, maybe 5 months.
Was it that long?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, she didn't work there long, and then she got a different job working
for a doctor's office. So.
Yeah. She works for a doctor's office now, and
I get the luxury of working from home, thankfully. So.
Indiana Chris would like to know how long you've been fishing in your life.
I mean, I've been fishing all my life.
Yeah, I've been fishing since I was about 5.
So Keith, who started fishing first, you or your brother?
It was probably my brother because he's a little bit older than me.
Would you believe you're the first one of you and your brother to be a guest on my show?
What? Who's the first one to be a guest on your show?
You.
Oh.
Your brother hasn't even been a guest on my show yet.
Oh, really?
Really?
That's surprising.
Aren't we special? Thank you.
Hey, you fit right in with Rebecca and Jamie, Carolina Real Screamers.
Yeah, Rebecca and Jamie, I like them a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, hey, they're awesome.
A lot.
We have Pontoon Jody in the house. We have Carolina Real Screamers setting hooks.
How you doing, Pontoon
Hey,
Jody? Carolina Real Screamers. Hawaiian Fishermen.
We have setting hooks and crossing eyes. So if you guys have any questions for them, please put question marks in front so we can catch it and we can ask them. Oh, Lynn from Catfish People and Outdoors says, I want to see a 1v1 JTC against Swamp Donkey.
We kind of already had that.
Well, it wasn't a 1v1 though.
Yeah, I guess it really wasn't a 1v1.
So what? Walk us through your boat.
What was that?
Walk us through your boat. Take us
didn't
through
know.
your boat.
What'd you say?
Take us through your boat.
Okay, take us through my boat. All right, my boat. It's the 16-foot tracker deep V hull. I actually own the boat. I don't know. I guess it's been about 8 years ago when I originally bought the boat, and I had it for about 3 years, and then I sold it. I bought it for about I think it was like $2,400 or $2,600. Turned around, sold it for $3,000. The guy I sold it to let it sit in his backyard and kind of ruin a little bit, and I bought it back from him for $500. So I got a pretty good deal back on the boat, and now I've kind of stripped everything out of the middle of the boat, and I'm redoing everything. It's going very slowly because the way with prices are skyrocketing with everything right now, it's kind of hard to put money into your boat. But yeah, it's great. I got a homemade rod rack on it. I made it in about 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes. I don't know. I can't remember how long it took me, but it didn't take long. That's for sure.
Oh wow. We have Chrissy Brown in here. We have Mud Mr. Duggars in here.
Hey, you need to
Cat,
get on there and figure out how I can turn the volume up on StreamYard,
Catfish
YouTube,
Weekly.
or Google, because it'd be nice to.
Yeah.
Is this a little bit better?
No, I honestly I think it's because it's on StreamYard. I don't know. It's. Can you hear me very good,
I can hear you good.
man? I don't know what it is.
We have Maurice Kaysen in the house.
Definitely hit that thing. We're trying to figure out how we can turn the volume up on this.
You probably have to do it on the device you're using.
I think I might have to go into my settings on my phone too.
Yeah, I think you will. You can leave and come back in and do it too.
All right, I'm gonna try to do that real quick and see if I can't get this fixed.
All right.
All right.
Sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody. Lyle, how are you doing? Chrissy, I could hear him, but he could not. He could barely hear me. Lyle, I'm Reese Kaysen. I'm sending thoughts and prayers to both of you that you get a speedy recovery and get well soon. That's awesome, corn fed. So if I can get my mods to share out Swamp Donkey Outdoors channel, and let's get them growing. They're at one. Let me see where they're setting at right now. They're at 137. Let's see if we can get them up to at least 150 to 200 tonight. Thank you, Lynn. You're welcome, Lyle. So, has anybody been doing any fishing today? I did go out fishing this morning for bluegills and crappies, but I was going to do a video for strip mine fishing. But since exactly, Jamie. Yes, there is, Apache. I was going to do a strip mining video today on for bluegills and crappie, but there was too many people there and they were playing loud music, so I was not going to record or do a live because I did not want no copyrights. So I just did a little quick video when I got home of the bluegills and the minnows I had left from fishing. Hey, Alan Dittmeyer, how you doing? Bluegills and minnows that I had. The bluegills I caught, and the minnows I had left from fishing. So, and I put them all on the live well. Oh yeah, I caught about 20, 25 bluegills. I did the upload video on Chris. Jason, I'm trying to get bait stocked up so when I go I can just put them in a bucket, put them in my live well on my truck and go. Jason Lamb, I'll be making a trip up there as soon as this job and stuff gets
Is it any better?
a lot better.
Oh no, that's not even close. I can't hear nothing now.
Uh-oh.
You there?
What'd you do?
Oh my goodness. Can you say something, Avid?
Hello? One,
Yeah.
two,
I don't know what happened now. I
three.
can't hear nothing.
Go back out and come back in.
Let me try something again. That ain't working.
Christy, they're having problems with their.
I don't know. I'm gonna go back out and I'm gonna try to come back in and see if the mic's working or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see what happened the last time. He didn't go all the way out. So when he came back in, it didn't work out right. So Jason, how are you liking your new job? Hey, Adrenaline Jackie, how are you doing? Now, if anybody would, where you at, Adrenaline Jackie? I'm gonna take care of you real quick. Now, if anybody likes exploring channels or something like that, Adrenaline Jackie has an amazing channel where she goes sees all different state parks and all that. And she picks up trash as well. So, Adrenaline Jackie, if you could drop your link in chat. And people go over there, check her out, show her some love. She's energetic, she's fun, she's a happy go lucky. She has two beautiful dogs.
Can you
Check.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Oh, buddy. Yeah, I hear you. That's a lot better. I can hear you actually. I mean, it's not a lot better, but I can hear you better now.
Yeah, you can post a link, AJ. So how are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing good. We're just sitting out here bank fishing right now.
Are you bait fishing or are you actually catfishing?
Yeah, we're catfishing. I got my catfish rod. I only got 2 rods out right now. I couldn't catch no bait. And we've been trying to get set up for this interview. And try to eat dinner at the same time.
Hey, trust me. I was at a strip mine and I left there at 3 o'clock and I came home, tried to cook, tried to get everything set up. And I don't know how I did that one.
It's a lot better though.
It is a lot better.
I don't know what happened. I didn't change nothing.
No, what you did, you refreshed the screen when you went completely out.
Yeah, I had to re-log in and everything when I went
Right,
out.
that's what you did. You refreshed it.
I mean, it is a lot better. I wish I can put you on the speaker.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So, do you guys tournament fish?
Yeah. Yeah, me and JTC do.
And so does Carolina Rural Screamers. So you fish in the same tournaments as they do?
Not all of them, but whenever there's a tournament in the Santee and they come down and fish, we're fishing against each other.
So which one of you two are the better fishermen?
Her?
He knows more. He knows a lot more. I just fish.
So you catch the bigger fish, right?
Yeah, she does. We just got lucky that one night and caught some really nice fish, so.
Oh, Rebecca says Bethany is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Bethany's a better fisherwoman.
Indiana Chris wants to know, what state are you located in?
South Carolina.
Yeah, we're in South Carolina.
Now, if you guys were to pick any lake or river in South Carolina to fish for a month straight, which one would it be?
It depends on the month.
March.
Ooh. March is like a transition period in the lake. I mean, it's a transition period in the river also, but that's when them flathead are starting to wake up. I would have to say probably Lake Moultrie, because I mean it's a really good time to be out here on the lake. That in the early January, February months, and then it starts to kind of, I don't know. There's some really good fishing year round out here on the Santee. Like really good, but for a month straight, I would definitely pick the Lake Moultrie. That's what I would pick.
And what would your baited choice be?
Probably some big old American shad.
I was gonna say brim.
I like brim too, but I like using brim for flathead.
brim.
Yeah,
And
for flathead.
do you guys have red horse sucker down there?
What?
Red horse suckers?
I don't know what that is.
It's like a bottom feeder fish.
I don't think
It's
so.
like it's like a sucker fish. Oh, we
Yeah,
have
I don't.
JTC in the house.
I don't think so.
Do you guys have any carp or suckers that you can use for bait down there?
If I'm not mistaken, we're not allowed to use carp as bait. I know we're not allowed to use grass carp. You're not even allowed to be in possession of grass carp. If you catch one, you're supposed to put it right back in the water.
Oh wow. We have Parker Pursuits, Adrenaline Jackie, JTC in the house. Uh,
JTC's actually out there catching some fish right now.
Dan Thompson,
Oh, I just wasted
and
that.
Nat Morgan. So, can you walk us through the gear and tackle that you use?
Well, I got a variety of fishing rods. My favorite ones are obviously my ugly sticks, my Tiger Elites. I really like them rod and reels or rods. I got Abu Garcia reels, 5500 series on those. I use 8/0 Gamakatsu circle hooks, offsets. 50-pound leader line with a barrel swivel. And I like to use triangle sinkers.
Oh, you like the pyramid sinkers too, huh?
Yeah, I like the pyramid sinkers.
I love them pyramids,
Yeah.
especially when I'm fishing from the bank.
Yeah, they hold into the ground a little bit better.
Yeah, they don't wash down the current river, or they don't get washed down the river by the current.
Nope. No, they hold pretty well.
Oh yeah, that whole I like them because I use anywhere from a 4 to a 12 ounce pyramid.
Yeah, I think my biggest pyramid sinker I have are 3 ounces.
Well, I fish the Mississippi, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's moving a million miles an hour over there.
oh yeah, it flows.
I've only fished the Mississippi twice. Yeah, it scared me.
Sorry.
What'd you think of the Mississippi when you fished it?
Well, one time it was completely flooded. And then the first time we was ever there, it was like the people's house that we were at. They lived on like a little off channel of the Mississippi in Louisiana. I think it was Louisiana. I think they lived right on the border. I can't remember now. I mean, I was so young. Jeremy might remember a little bit more about it. But when we went down there, there was like no water. You had to walk all the way down the steps. I mean, and it was like 50 feet down, and there was literally like no water in there. It was like a creek. And then we really couldn't do no fishing that time because there was no water through there. And then the next time we went, I guess a hurricane had just went through or something like that. And literally the water was all the way up at the top of the steps that went down. Like we were standing on the platform fishing that way. So, I mean, I didn't get to spend too much time. I was really young. I mean, I would love to go out there and fish it now that I'm older. I think it'd be fun.
Can I get my mods to share out to Swamp Donkey's YouTube channel links and let's get them growing? I would like to say hello to Woman Outdoors, a Bullock Experience,
Hey guys.
Creations. Dan has a question for Kyle. Can he grow a better beard than Jeremy?
No. He actually for some reason gets a full facial ordeal. And like literally what you see is what you get right here. I can't grow facial hair up here. I guess I got those those part of the genes from my family.
Fishing and Freedom once has a question. When fishing the lakes, are you fishing cover, wood, etc., or ledges and drop offs?
Can you repeat the Oh, almost knocked it over. Can you repeat that last one real quick?
When you're fishing lakes, are you fishing cover, wood, etc., or ledges and drop offs, etc.?
Ledges and drop offs with structure.
And what would be your best time of day that you would think would be for big blues and big flats?
Um, Big blues. I feel like first thing in the morning is prime time for them, and later in the evening, as soon as it gets dark. Um, Flatheads are, man, you can catch them things all day long if you're sitting in the right spot. And yeah, the flatheads. I don't really get to go flathead fishing too much. I don't really go to the river that much. I got a little more experience with blues and stuff like that.
So where'd she go?
We kind of had a rod go down right here.
Oh, okay.
So she was just dealing with that for a second.
No problem. Not a problem. Tell her we want to see the cat when she lands it.
Oh, that's our bait rod. We're trying to catch some bait to throw on our other two rods out back behind me.
That's fine. We'll take the bait too.
I actually got. Here, I'll let you sit there because I think they're wanting to ask you a question.
Oh.
Was the next question for her?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Here, I'll take this out of your way.
Yeah, it's got a knot in it.
So, what's your personal best flathead?
Flathead.
You ain't never caught one.
I will say I haven't caught a flathead yet actually, so I don't have a PB.
Oh, do you have a PB blue?
Yeah, about 35 pounds, 35. We didn't have a scale, so.
What got you guys into? Got you both into doing a YouTube channel?
Yeah, Jeremy did. He kind of got Kyle into it, and then Kyle all of a sudden one day came to me and was like, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna need your help going live on YouTube." I was like, "Oh, okay, well, let's do it. Let's go have some fun then." So
how did you guys come up with Swamp Donkey?
It was a completely random thing. I was watching one of my shows. I think it was New Girl, and one of the characters was having a rant or something and said Swamp Donkey in it. There we go. There's one of the perch we just caught. But it said Swamp Donkey in it, and he was just barely listening. And as soon as he heard it, he was like, "I love that name. That is the name of my boat now. That is the Swamp Donkey." And then it just kind of took off from there and stuck.
So you guys been just going at it left and right, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I had no idea that there was such a huge fishing community out here on YouTube like this, but it's been, amazing getting in here and meeting everybody and getting started. So I mean, it's been a great time so far.
Yeah, my shout out to Bullock Experience and Parker Pursuits and the Swamp Donkeys links, please. Let's all help them get up there and grow.
Yes, thank y'all.
And with this, what I like doing on this channel is bringing new channels up like you guys, getting them out there and putting a face to the name and let people get to know you and ask you questions and stuff. But I'm not gonna do you like I did with Jamie on Carolina Real Screamers. That was premeditated from someone else. Someone asked me to ask that question, so I'm not going to do that to you. That's what Jamie got set up on that one
Gotcha.
about the ring.
Yeah, no, I think he said on our first live that that's to come. Just don't know when.
So, what do you guys plan for your channel in the future?
I mean, honestly, we're just kind of having fun with it, and we're still learning a lot. There's still a lot that we have to learn and to grow, and just make the whole experience better for all of our viewers. That I think our main goal is just to have fun.
Because I keep somehow getting stuff put in it.
Rebecca, I do agree with that one. Rebecca says it's a question we will ask for a lifetime.
What,
About
why aren't we married?
no, about the ring.
Oh. Oh, it'll come.
No, I mean, no,
And she lost it, so.
I did
no.
not
We're talking about the Carolina Real Screamers first live on my show. How that question was baited. Hey, that ain't gonna pop up here on your guys' show. Because that one was that I will honestly say that question was premeditated for Jamie from someone that texted me to ask that question before the show.
I gotcha.
That's funny. That's funny. I'm so glad we can hear him now because I can actually sit back here and hear you.
So, how what baits are you allowed to use over there?
No game fish. We're not allowed to use any game fish. You're allowed to use any kind of brim for bait. You're not allowed to use crappie because we have a length limit on our crappie. And you're allowed to use shrimp, shad, herring. We're not allowed to use skipjack out here because it's not a native fish. And I think that's just about it.
Are you allowed to use bass?
No, it's a game fish.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Now, do you have shad there or skipjack?
No skipjack. Yeah, we don't have no skipjack, and it's illegal to use skipjack as bait because we don't. It's not a native fish.
Rebecca, I'd do it again. I'd ask that question again for you if we had him on live. So, if you guys have questions for him, please put them out in chat, and we'll get them asked.
I think I saw earlier someone had asked what our target fish was.
I'm going after that state record.
No, that's what I'm doing this year.
Yeah.
Going after the blue state record and the flathead state record.
What are those in your state?
The flathead is 81 pounds. The blue, I think, is 124.75.
That's a good decent fish.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good decent fish. Yeah, our state record, I believe it's 113.6 for a blue, and for a flathead, I believe it's 86.4. I think that's what it was.
Kelly with the Bullock experience just came in, and he wants to know what do they see their channel doing in the future.
I mean, we've had a lot of love and support from a lot of different people. So honestly, I feel like it's the sky's the limit on it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, as long as everybody's not lying to us and saying they like us.
Well, if they didn't like you, they wouldn't be subscribing and hook setting your channel.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Which I mean, we've been on a tear with subscribers in the last month.
Indiana Chris has a question for you.
Okay.
Do you have other outdoor activities, camping, hunting, other sports?
I haven't went hunting in probably about 6 years, and honestly, I need to get back into it.
I've never been hunting.
But yeah, we go camping, stuff like that. I mean, we didn't go camping this winter time because she had surgery back in December, and it's kind of been with dealing with her healing on that, and then as soon as she healed with it, we were back in the boat fishing.
Yep.
So
That's good.
yeah, it took about 2 months for her to get back in the boat.
We have Jello in the house. We have Sunfish Assassin in the house.
But yeah, I'm trying to actually go camping soon. Probably it'd be nice. I like camping in the wintertime though, because you don't have to deal with the alligators around here.
Yeah.
Fishing and Freedom wants to know: do you have plans to make production videos or stick to lives?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have.
Are you talking about like production videos, like edited videos and stuff? Or?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll definitely be editing some videos soon.
Once we learn, we have to learn.
Yeah.
I still haven't got the editing down.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out, and we're starting to realize that all of the editing things cost money. All the good ones.
Even the free ones are going to cost you money, but I found out if you're not good with editing, you're going to lose a good video.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, John Euler.
What's going on, Mr. Euler?
Sunfish, I did do a uploaded the video for you for the live well for you today for the bait fish I caught. You guys are not allowed to use bluegill out there for bait, are you?
Yep, we are.
Boy, what do you use for bait to catch your baits?
Worms.
Are you? Can you find waxworms out there?
I mean, if you can find them.
I use waxworms on a small number 6 hook, and I wipe out bluegills left and right.
Yeah, I use little red worms and a size 4 hook.
I like the long shank number 6 with the split shot and the bobber, and I tell you what, within an hour I can have 30 bluegill.
Oh wow, yeah! If you setting up bluegill like that, man, that's a good time.
And I brought home 25 of them and put them on my live well, and they're just having a field day in there now.
I bet.
Do you eat some of the fish you catch or release them all?
Sometimes we do eat them. Like most of the time, it's when she wants fish. If she wants fish, then I'll keep 1 or 2 of them and we'll eat them. But we honestly haven't ate catfish, home cooked catfish in a while, or really any kind of fish. I think we did eat some catfish, but the time before that, the last thing we ate was sheep's head.
Yep.
Wow. What was you guys' thoughts on the sheep's head?
It was delicious.
Yeah, that honestly, man, it was one of the best fish I've ever eaten.
We have what you call a silver drum over here.
Okay.
If you know what they are, it's like a drum of the black drum, but it's more of the white drum, the silverish color.
Okay.
I don't eat them. I just throw them back, or I give them to other people that eat them, and they're like, they're good. I'm like, they're bony. They have rocks in their head.
That kind of sounds like there's people out there that I know that eat mullet.
That's bait.
Yeah, I know. They love the mullet. So I mean, I don't know. They like eating it. I can tell you that. But they catch the mullet that are like this big.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I was down below Alton snagging for paddlefish, and instead of getting paddlefish, I was getting all this skipjack and shad and moon eyes hooking into, and I was throwing them in brine I had in the back of my truck with ice, water, and salt. And someone else was just taking out the shad and putting them in a bucket and playing them and cleaning them. I'm like, they're not to eat. That's bait. Because they're really bloody and really nasty and oily.
Yep.
And these Chinese people says, we eat them all the time. I says, well, catch your own. Leave mine alone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Fishing the Freedom says, I cut my hair and have a mullet. So, do you guys crappie fish or do you just straight catfishing?
Yeah, we crappie fish. We go brim fishing. We actually go saltwater fishing also.
Yep.
Yeah, we go chase spot tail when we go saltwater fishing.
So, when you guys go flathead fishing, do you go all night or do you just go for a couple hours or what?
Me and her, we really haven't went flathead fishing yet. Honestly, our first time going flathead fishing will probably be in our next club tournament in April, which is in the Cooper River.
So, what do you feel is going to be your best baits for that?
Brim.
Just brim, no shad or?
Yeah, they love live bait in there.
Oh yeah. Now I have caught flatheads on cut bait.
Yeah, they will bite it. They will bite it, but they really love them smaller, about 4-inch brim.
Alan Dittmeyer wants to know: do you have Asian carp there, and can you use it for bait?
That I don't know. I don't know if there is any Asian carp. I mean, you could probably look it up real quick and see if there.
But Asian carp is really good for both blues and flats because they're real oily and bloody, so you can cut them up, and it's a good thing for fishing. It's bait for fishing.
Yeah, I've never used Asian carp. Yeah, I mostly stick to using brim and perch and blueback herring, and then probably some shad. I will use shad if I get them. American shad, gizzard shad.
Fishing and Freedom would like to know: would you all get in on the YouTube tournaments such as the Iron Cat, 1v1, and such?
Yes. We were honestly hoping to get picked in this 1v1 tournament that is going on now. We were entered into being in it. We just didn't get selected.
I bet you. Who would you guys have called out if you would have got selected in the 1v1?
Brian B. We were going to call out Brian B.
Oh, you both were going to call him out?
Yeah. Well, she would have been on the boat. But,
I wasn't in the picking, but he was.
I would have called Brian B out. There's no doubt.
And she would have been your Joey.
Yeah. She'd have been my. I can't really say Joey.
Joetta.
There it is. That is perfect. That is perfect.
Hey, I just do that when I threw it as a spur of the moment. You know, big man.
Honestly, I think Creel was the one who won the tournament the year before, right?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna call Creel out if I got picked, and then my Jeremy was like, "Oh, you can't call him or Brian B out." So I was like, "Okay, well, I'll make a list of everybody that I guess I'll just call out."
Well, you could have called him out, but
Well, I could have called Brian B out. I couldn't have
yeah,
called.
you could have called Creel out too if you wanted to.
Oh, I didn't. I thought Creel was off limits. He get to pick who he was fishing against.
He could have, but if you'd have called him out, he'd have come up and said yes or no.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Apache Adventure says, Swamp Donkey, it's because no one wanted to get that butt whooped.
I see. That's what I thought it was too. But
Hello, Brian B.
oh, he's in the house now.
Oh, I'm sure you heard your statement.
Ain't nothing but love, man. Ain't nothing but love.
Hey, it is what it is. It's fun.
Exactly. If you can't joke around, have fun, and enjoy this, then you there's no need to be doing it.
Yeah, like Brian B says, you could have called anyone out, each other out, but you couldn't. Brian B could not call out Creel, and Creel could not call out Brian B.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
those two are working their way up to the finals.
Okay. Yeah, because I know they finished 1 and 2.
Right. They had the buy-in, so the only option with that buy-in is they could not go head-to-head right off the bat.
Okay. Yeah, because I think Brian B said he was going to call out Creel, and that he Catfish and Crappie was like, "Nah, you can't do that."
No, because that'd take the ending party and make it too quick, end it too quick. Which I see what he's doing with that one, and I agree with it.
Yeah.
Hey, we have Two Stands fishing in the house.
What's going on, Two Stands?
What's up, bud? How you doing? If you guys have questions for this Swamp Donkey Outdoors, please put them in chat, and I'll get them asked. I know we had technical issues before. So can you walk us through your rods and reels?
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I don't have none of my ugly sticks with me tonight, my Tiger Elites, but I just brought a couple of spinning reels. But I got 3 Tiger Elite rods. I got Abu Garcia 5500 series reels on it, 40-pound monofilament slime line, 50-pound leaders, 200-pound barrel swivels, and 8/0 Gamakatsu circle hooks with offset. That's pretty much what I use on every single rig. As far as leader line, stuff like that. And all my spinning reels, I have 80-pound braid line on with my 50-pound leaders, barrel swivels, and circle hooks.
Now, do you use the Carolina rig or the Santee Cooper rig?
I use the Carolina rig. Sometimes I'll use the Santee rig when I'm fishing structure or if I'm drifting.
Now, have you guys ever bottom bounced?
No.
Bumping?
No.
Like Mike Greenwald does?
Yeah, I've never went bumping. That's kind of like a technique, isn't it?
Bumping is more of a technique where you're just drifting and just bouncing your line up, bait off the bottom and just letting it keep going farther back.
Okay. Yeah, I've never done that.
Now, do you guys anchor or do you drift?
Depending on how the weather's acting that day. And honestly, I was wanting to drift this morning, but I left my planter boards and my drift socks at home.
Yeah, I heard what you were planning to do. Take Carolina Reel Screamers too.
Yeah. It just didn't work out in my favor. So we anchored up. We only got 3 bites this morning.
Hello, Crazy Shepherd.
But we did do a lot of driving around.
Yeah.
Carolina Reel Screamers, I will give you a piece of advice. hide your planer boards.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're in my closet. That's for sure.
You should keep them in the boat.
No, yeah, I should, but I don't. A lot. I do more anchoring than I do drifting, so I kind of keep them out of the boat so I don't break them or because they're way too expensive to keep having to replace.
Yeah. Indiana Chris says, do you fish in rivers or lakes more?
I fish in the lake more now. If you asked me that question a year and a half ago, I'd say the river. But I did be brim fishing. During the summertime, I would be brim fishing, and when it'd get colder weather, we'd be out there crappie fishing.
Alan Dittmeyer wants to know, do you run clickers or lockdowns?
Lockdowns.
When I'm catfishing with my pin rival, I like using the clicker on it. Just with those giants, because I know the rivers I fish on them, with those giants, they have the flatheads, because they're a flathead when it bites is not like a blue, and it's definitely not like a channel.
They just play with the bait.
No, they'll sit there on the bait and eat it, and they can just barely move back into the cover or structure where they came from. And without that clicker on or being locked down, you won't know it's there. But with that clicker, you'll hear it.
Yeah.
And when they do decide to take off, you'll hear it moving.
I've had really bad luck using my clickers with circle hooks. I seem to lose a lot of fish.
I love the circle hooks offsets. I use the same thing like you, the offset circle hooks, because when the clicker starts going, I lock it down.
Yeah. Well, see, I do the same thing, but I keep stuttering, but I just don't know why it was that I would lose them because I mean they'd be sitting there pulling line, and I'd just flip my reel, and it would go down a second, and it'd just be like pops right up out of their mouth. I think if you went back and watched when me and JTC, or I was on JTC's channel on not our last live but the live before that with him, I think we missed 7 fish at the beginning of that live that were all on bait clickers. We just kept missing them.
I've learned one thing about that is a lot of times the fish will, if you have a big chunk of bait on there, they'll grab part of the bait that don't have the hook and just swim with it.
Yep.
And when you click that bait clicker, you think it's in their mouth, and you just pull that bait out of their mouth.
Yep.
That's what I'm learning.
I've been thinking about going to a 2-hook rig.
I've done stinger hook rigs on big baits.
Yeah, see, that's what I've been thinking about doing.
Hello, Royal Gals Fishing and Two Stands Fishing. Welcome. And Snag and Whiskers, hello, Solo Texan.
What's going on, guys?
If you have questions for Swamp Donkey Outdoors, please put them in chat and we'll get them asked. What got you into the offset circle hooks?
Probably the way I tie my hook. Yeah, I mean, using the snell knot.
Do you use the no knot snell or just a snell knot?
Just a snell knot. And then I'll use a polymer knot also.
So those are the only 2 knots you use?
Yep. I keep it simple.
Yeah, Two-Stand says, yeah, if you're using big baits, definitely try the 2-hook rig.
Yeah, me and JTC, we was in a tournament up in our upper lake up here, and I had a big old piece of bait on there, and we were drifting, and I had it way out on the side of the planer boards. We were sitting there, and I just happened to look over at Jeremy, and I seen a planer board just dive underneath the water. Like, I mean, it was like wham, and I look at back at my rod, and it's just peeling line, and I'm just like, oh my goodness! As soon as I get up to the rod, it just bloop, pops right up out of his mouth, and I'm just like, oh my goodness! Like, we needed that fish that day too, and it popped right out of his mouth. He took the bait with him, and I really feel if I would have had that stinger hook on there, I would have caught him that day.
I'm sorry, I forgot her name again. Is it Katie?
Bethany.
Bethany. I'm sorry.
And we're swamp catfishing.
Swamp Donkeys Catfishing.
Yeah.
Bethany, what would be your best catfishing story?
My best catfishing
probably
story?
sitting right here.
Yeah, probably. Again, the night that I came down here for not even 10-15 minutes. He came down here to fish one night, and I didn't come with him because I wasn't feeling well. So I went to go come down here to tell him good night real quick before I went to bed. And he was like, well, smoke a cigarette with me real quick. Let me go grab him out of the truck, watch my rods for me. And as soon as he turned around to walk to the truck, one of the rods bent over, and I was like, well, babe. And he wasn't paying me no attention. So I was like, all right, well, I got to fish them. And he turned back around, and there I was reeling in this fish, and it ended up being the 30, 35 pounder that I caught. And after that, I just finished the cigarette and went back home. That was fish.
It. Like 4.63, I think, something like that.
Oh yeah, it was like 34.6. That's what that fish was eating.
Yeah, and that was the only bite we got all night long, or I got. And she come down here and stole my fish.
Hey, she tried calling you. You didn't listen.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't mind her catching fish.
So how long did you stay after that fish that she caught?
Probably another 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And not a bite.
Not a single bite. Like
well, she timed that one perfectly.
Yeah, she timed it perfectly. When we got out here tonight, and I first turned on the live, my last rod down there, I mean, it got hammered, started stripping out line. But I was trying to set this up, and I still haven't even touched that rod. It's still sitting right there. So I don't know if it's got bait on it or not.
I'll be checking for bait.
It might not have any.
I'm thinking if it was peel and drag like that, it could either have been, was it dark or was it going dark or what?
Yeah, it was dark.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been either a flathead or a blue.
Yeah, we've actually caught a flathead right here before.
Yeah,
but I did. I came down here to bait fish for our club tournament, and I was sitting down here, and I ended up catching 2 catfish that night, 2 little babies. I mean, it was a little baby flathead about this big. I mean, he was only maybe 14 inches long.
All right, we have the infamous question here. If you had one bait to fish with forever, what would it be?
Brim.
You like going up to flatheads, don't you?
I don't mind it, that's for sure. I haven't. I mean, my personal best before I caught however much that fish weighed a couple weeks ago was a 45-pound flathead, and that's still my biggest flathead I've ever caught.
All right, we have Central Valley in. We have Team Snagging Whisters in here. We have Susquehanna staying in here.
Hey guys.
What's going on, guys?
We have Real Gals, the Mississippi Queen. Let's see if I missed anybody else. Catfish Heroes, Sean in here.
What's up?
part of the Mississippi hog snatchers.
Yeah.
Now, if you ever want to see some giant cats that's been caught on the Mississippi, go watch Epic Catfishing with Tim Scott and Catfish Heroes. Now they bring in some giants. Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting, hello.
Hey, we're gonna have to pause
Hey,
the
yeah,
interview.
we're gonna pause for just a second.
I had police roll up on me. I got to pause the interview.
All
Hello.
right, no problem.
Oh, she's got a spider web.
We're
Good.
doing
How are
good.
you?
I live.
Yeah, we live
I
at
live
the
at
end
the
of
end of
this
the
road.
Okay.
Oh.
Y'all have issues?
No, we've never had issues here.
Mm-mm. I was say we
And-
fished out here all the time since we've moved here. So
I've never been out here, so this is new to me. But yeah, they just said they have problems over here. Back and I was like, this is kind of weird. Why did this random pop up?
yeah.
And I feel like I was driving down a driveway. I was like, did I go wrong? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll stop YouTubing.
Yes, we're live on YouTube.
Oh, good.
You can go check out Swamp Donkey Catfishing if you want.
Oh, is that what y'all doing?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Peaceful out.
Oh yes, it's very
That's
peaceful
why
out
we moved
here.
out here.
I don't blame.
It's beautiful.
I don't blame. All right. Well, I'll get out of your hair. If y'all need anything, just holler.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, don't let him get you.
All right, guys, we're back.
Now, you're in South Carolina, right?
Correct.
Yep.
And what waters are you fishing right now?
Lake Moultrie.
Everybody's saying, Popo, run. This is the first for the police coming in on the live.
That's funny. Well, I mean, that honestly, that was random that
yeah, that was
they showed up here. I mean, like the people, they know my truck. That's weird.
like,
Real gals asked, Avid, best show ever. Who called the feds? Fishing and Freedom says, run, Kyle, run.
I heard a car pulling up and around the corner of the trees, and there were blue lights. I was like,
Yeah, I seen those blue
That's
lights
a
coming down. I
cop.
was like, man, that's police.
Jamie with Carolina Rural Skimmer says, I'm laughing so hard right now.
Whoa. I was shaking.
I know, I am too. Like,
Indiana Chris wants to know, do you have any logo stickers or channel stickers right now?
we are working on it. It is in the works. We have somebody working on getting our logo the way that we want it. Once we have that, then we are starting on stickers, shirts, hoodies, etc.
And I got a
Jamie,
rod in the makes.
Jamie, this would be considered a blooper. Swamp Donkey catfishing blooper. Hey, this is the second blooper I've had on my live.
That's great.
The first one was with two stands when I had him go through chat and announce all the ladies in chat. And he called out two guys in chat. And I had to correct him and say, Stan, those are not women, those are guys.
That's great.
That's fun.
So, oh, Carol, Jamie says, I thought definitely ordered entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, we called him up here to say, hey, y'all come mess with us on this live so we can get more views.
So what would be
I'm just kidding.
your best catfishing story?
It'd be when I was like, I think I was like 16 years old. Me and Jeremy, we were fishing in the tail race, and we had a little 6-foot John boat. It wasn't much. We had a little trolling motor that we had bungee cord to it, and we would troll out to the mouth of the Cooper River. And we was out there one night. It was like 1:45 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. And Jeremy decided before we left the house that night, hey, we're not going to bring a net. So what we're going to do is we're going to survivor man, and we're just going to grab him by the mouth and just pull him in the boat. I'm like, okay, whatever. We get out there and he hooked into that fish, and we got it beside the boat, and it was every bit of this 6-foot John boat. And I looked at Jeremy and I was like, how am I going to get that thing in this boat? And he was like, I don't know. I was like, man, I'm going to have to get in the water. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get in the water. I take my shoes off and all that. And we're sitting in like 3 foot of water at the mouth of this creek. And it goes straight to a drop off. And the fish is sitting in 3 foot of water. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, it's the biggest fish I've ever seen in my life. And as soon as I put my foot in that water, that fish spun around, and the boat sitting there, it's shaking from the waves that this fish had, and it turned off and took off, and it popped Jeremy's line. And it was just, even though we didn't catch that fish that day, it was the most sickening, most memorable moment fishing ever.
What was your thoughts getting into the water with something that big?
I mean, I don't know. I was young and dumb.
I like how you put that one. Young and dumb.
Yep. I wouldn't do it now.
Huh?
I wouldn't do it now, probably. I don't know. That fish, that was a state record right there that day.
You know, Muddy River catfishing jumped in the Muddy River on a live to retrieve a flathead for Paula Smith. And
Really?
he came back up with it.
Wow.
So why didn't you bring in Jeremy's cat?
Because it took off and went and popped his line.
I'm surprised you didn't stick a hand in his mouth like you were noodling and fight him to bring him up.
There was not in that little baby boat. Like literally, it was like a kayak almost. I mean, it was tiny. It was super tiny.
So that fish would have flipped that boat.
Oh yeah, if everything in that boat would have been in the water if we'd have tried to bring it in.
But you actually got to feel how big it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we seen it. We seen every bit of it. I mean, it was a big. It was massive.
So, how big would you say that was?
I mean, I know people are going to say we're over exaggerating and stuff like that, but I've seen Jeremy's held that 74-pound flathead, and we both know that wasn't even nowhere near close. I mean, I would say that fish was over 125 pounds.
So you think it could have been a new state record?
Oh yeah, it would have been the state record for both the fish, even blues.
So if you guys would have been in a different boat, you would have landed it.
Yeah, Jeremy would be the state holder record right now, or state record holder for a flathead catfish, and it'd be for like 12, 13 years.
Wow.
Because
catfishing with the cause, Real Gal's the Mississippi Queen. So Bethany, are you going to put your name in for a queen of one of the rivers down there or lakes?
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely.
It seems like that's the thing on YouTube now. So which river or lake would you put yourself as a queen as?
Well, I guess it would have to be Moultrie because I mean that's really the only one that we fish really.
We'll go ahead and call it the Santee Lakes.
Yeah.
He's gonna take the title of two lakes.
Yes, and I know the fish you're talking about.
Who said that?
Q-Stan says, seriously, if we ever get a chance to get in the water with a 5 foot plus monster fish. Do it. You won't regret it.
I tried that day. I tried. As soon as my foot touched that water, he was gone. He's seen my, I guess he's seen my foot come in front of his face, and he was like, no.
Jamie with Carolina Real Screamer says, Queen of all Santee. Claim it all, girl.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jamie, I'd be careful. I'd be telling Rebecca to be claiming some of that.
I think she can claim the PD.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure she can claim that PD. I think she's the queen of the PD.
Yeah, I think so.
Houston says, I'll put my name in for Queen of the James. I have a hard time recognizing male and female.
Hey, you kind of do. Won't hurt nobody's
I knew that was coming. Does it? Jeremy's tournament cat says Queen of the Catfishing Tournament, huh?
Yeah.
So when has Bethany been with you and JTC on the boat at the same time catfishing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And still no flathead for you.
Nope.
No. The only time she's been on the water with Jeremy and me is up here in the lake.
So how many rigs do you guys pre-tie before you go out catfishing?
All of them?
No, how many?
I mean, probably 20 or 30.
Do you ever use bells or alarms on the rods?
No.
Because according to your brother, he did a couple lives on a night show, and that's all he did was tie like a couple hundred rigs for a tournament that he said he's going to be in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he had 2 or 3 boxes, and he's still tying more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeremy likes to be extra prepared.
Yeah.
So.
He does a really good job of preparing for tournaments. I
Yes.
will give him that. He might be a little aggravating sometimes, but he's very prepared. He's stuck in his ways about like this is how he wants his boat, which I understand it. It's your boat.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you got to have your boat the way you want and have it rigged
Yeah.
up the way you want.
exactly.
That's the same way when I'm bank fishing.
Yeah.
I don't foresee myself getting into a boat anytime in the near future, no. But pontoon boat might happen. I don't know.
I know. We've been talking about getting a pontoon boat.
Yeah.
I might get on a pontoon boat, but I might get on a big boat. I don't know. I just something I have to think about. So, what part of the catfishing do you like best? The bait fishing or going straight for the catfish?
Probably the catfish.
Yeah.
Going straight to them. I mean, I enjoy bait fishing too. Sometimes when they're biting, I enjoy it. When they're not biting like it is tonight, I didn't enjoy it. 'Cause I'm like, I want some fish. I mean, I was like, man, we just need like 4 or 5 perch and we'll be good.
Now, do you do better bait fishing from the bank or the boat?
Depend on where I'm going bank fishing and the time of day. Like right now, nighttime, it's hard for me to catch them off the bank or the dock or anything.
Mhm.
But if I go over to my dock at daytime, I'll tear them up all day long.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have 30 or 40 of them in a bucket within an hour or two.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it'll be 10 minutes.
I wouldn't doubt that.
It'd be about 10 minutes. I mean, we'll catch like 4 or 5 of them at a time.
Mhm.
If I'm doing a double hook rig with wax worms under a bobber, I could have 20 of them in 15, 20 minutes.
I use a homemade sabiki rig.
That's basically what I'm doing, but in Illinois, you're only allowed 2 hooks to a line.
Yeah.
So you can't have 5 or 6 hooks.
Yeah.
But on the Mississippi, I throw a sabiki rig with 5 or 6 hooks for skipjack.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some gizzard, some of them American shad. And that's what I use for the American shad is the sabiki rigs.
I want to get a planer board for down below Alton Dam, so I can put a sabiki rig behind it with a Patriot float, then I forgot that damn spoon. It's a skipjack spoon that you can put behind that and just let it run in the current or the seam and just catch skipjack that way.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going skipjack fishing. It'd be fun.
Can I get someone to post a Bullock experience link so we can get 2 more to hit the 500? Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, you're good. I was done.
Oh, it's a Foley spoon. Thank you, Fishing and Freedom. And 2 stands. But that Foley spoon works really good because you can get them in various colors, various weights, various sizes.
At least we had a younger
Okay.
person come out. This one's an old fart.
So how would you if someone wanted to go fishing with you that was new to it, how would you bring them into catfishing?
Probably just take them out on the boat.
Yeah.
I mean, but you got to know everything about it in the same sense. You got to know how to catch bait. I mean, unless you got plenty of money where you can just go buy your bait. You know, but when you're talking $10 a dozen for bait,
It adds up.
it adds up really quick.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I would just take them out on the boat, and I mean, even if it's just smaller fish, because you know that's what's going to get somebody into it, catching quantity of fish.
Mhm.
Would you start them out bait fishing, or would you start them out with smaller channel cats, yellow bellies, small blues? What?
I mean, I'd probably start them out with bait fishing. I mean, you gotta know the basics of that first.
Right.
You know, it gives you.
So you'd work them up from bait fishing into into the cats.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It'd be a full detailed thing. That's what I would say.
Would you teach them the rigs for the bait fishing and everything that they could use, or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I would. I mean, there's different things. It depends on personal preference. You know, everybody's got a different little tweak that they like to do, and just because it ain't his mind doesn't mean it don't work.
Right. So what kind of rods would you suggest for someone that was a newbie in bait fishing?
Oh man, I'd just go get me some Zebco 33s. Go get me some small reels and lightweight rods, and
The best rod and reels for bait fishing are 33s all day long.
and they're simple.
Simple, easy to maintain, easy to clean, easy to clean and re-grease, put back together, re-thread, all that.
I think I had hers took apart 2 nights ago. Had it took apart, put back together within 10 minutes. That one right there, the gold. She's got the gold one.
Oh, you got the metal one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's really. I love it.
Yeah, I have that one.
Yeah, yeah. She loves that rod and reel.
I got that one for a birthday a couple years ago. I mean, a couple years ago, and I used it 4 or 5 times, and I quit using it.
Really?
I get because the person that gave it to me for my present passed away, and I didn't want to ruin it.
I got you.
I wanted to keep it for a memorial of the person that gave it to me,
That's respectful.
Mm-hmm.
out of respect.
Yeah.
So that rod and reel and the rig that's on it is still hooked up with the same line.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the fish she caught on it, I had taken the pictures, the measurements, girth, and everything, and had it mounted. And it's here. The fish is mounted,
Oh my
but
God.
but the fish was alive and went back in the water, but the mount is here,
That's cool.
which was a 9.5 pound largemouth bass.
Oh wow,
And the lure's in the fish's mouth.
that's cool.
So I haven't dusted the fish in a while, but it that's a special rod.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I definitely wouldn't be using it.
Mm-mm.
hey, Hogleg, I know you won a sticker off. Oh, so never mind. I thought Hogleg was in here. So, what would be your final thoughts for the night?
What do you mean about the show?
The show, how everything went. What your thoughts?
I didn't like how it started with me not being able to hear nothing, and it kind of being me making it a dumpster fire early on.
No, hey, that's all good. But if I would have known that you sent me a different link to another Facebook thing, we could have got it taken care of earlier.
Yeah,
But I did not know that at the time.
Yeah, we didn't even think about it.
yeah. I didn't think about it, and I mean, like I said,
But
that's my fault. So, I mean,
we'll do this again. But next time, I like giving out the link at least 15 to 20 minutes early, so
okay,
we work out this problem.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
But I didn't know about the other channel that you sent me the invite to.
Okay,
You might want to resend that to me
okay. I'll do that when we get home.
because I don't think I probably didn't recognize the name. But what you can do is just send me the message off that one and in the messenger, and I can go through that way and click it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what do you think, Brittany?
I think it was a pretty good show. I mean, whenever I can think of stuff to say.
Well, everybody thought it was a great show, and they're still laughing about the popo.
Yeah, that was.
They're still telling him to run.
Yeah, that was interesting.
No, there ain't no need to do all that. There ain't no need to run.
Mm-mm.
That just makes things worse.
Hey, when you said the popo, the police were here. They were starting to say, "Run!"
Yeah, she kind of walked around the corner with her flashlight, and I was holding my phone in my hand, so I just kind of stuck my hands up real quick, and I was like, "Hey."
Yeah, I thought she was like looking into my truck, and I was just like, hey, we're over here.
But
Like, what are you doing at my truck?
There was a big spider web from the tree to the truck that she was trying to easily get
Hey,
her
she was fishing.
spider.
So I thought it was an awesome show, but the popo making a visit on a live stream, live show like this, that was a first.
That's great. That's great.
That was a first.
That was great. That I mean, I've dealt with wildlife police before, but I mean, I haven't, like you said, we ain't had to deal with no police while we've been live streaming.
Mm-mm. Oh, we've never had to deal with them out here before.
Honestly, it was very surprising that they came out.
It's surprising that someone called them on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was weird. I wish I knew who it was so I can be like, hey, if you see my truck down there, it's just me.
It's just us.
So how close is the nearest house from you guys?
Probably 100 yards.
It's probably the last house.
It
Yeah,
probably
through
is.
a little bit of trees right there.
Is just someone being nosy?
Probably. They might be
Probably.
sitting right around the corner. We can't see them.
Yeah, they're just standing there at the corner watching you guys, seeing what you guys are doing.
Yep.
Yeah, it don't surprise me. I wonder how long ago they called for the police.
Probably about an hour.
Yeah, because I mean we're a good ways away from anything.
Yeah, we're about at least 30 minutes from being in town, so.
So it could be about an hour or two away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, once they get the call, dispatch has to find a cop that's not busy, and that could take anywhere from 20, 30 minutes and another an hour and a half to get out there.
Yep.
So I know you got to get up early tomorrow for work. So I'm going to end this now for you so you can have fun with with Bethany and just catch your bait and go fishing and tight lines.
Yep, I appreciate it.
We appreciate you having us on here and everybody coming in, asking questions and showing the love.
Well, I think in a couple of weeks I might have a couples. You see if I can get Swamp Donkey and Carolina Real Screamers up here as hosts and let you guys just talk and have fun and interview you both.
Sounds
We're
good.
down. We are both. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for Jamie and Rebecca, but
Oh,
we're down.
If Rebecca knows about it, I'm sure she'd be up for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She would definitely be down.
Oh yeah, you guys talking about you guys sharing information on rivers and places that you guys can fish?
Not really. Her, Jamie, and Jeremy. They knew each other first. They got each other's phone numbers. We don't have Jamie's phone numbers or Rebecca's.
No, I mean that you guys being on the same live and sharing places with you guys to fish, and you sharing places with them.
Yeah, but then we're kind of sharing those places with YouTube also.
Yeah, but a lot of YouTubers are out east and out west.
I know. I'm just messing.
You're when you have to worry about your brother.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to worry about him.
Unless you get two stands coming all the way up from Virginia down into your honey holes.
Yeah, he might. I don't know. He's got a good spot up there on the Virginia, because I'm pretty sure he's probably close to Kerr Lake. So if I was up there, I'd always be fishing in Kerr Lake.
I know Kerr Lake has a couple state records out there.
I think they got the world record blue catfish in there too.
I think so.
It's 143 pounds. I do know that.
Well, I do know if Epic would have had this one fish registered that he caught on the Mississippi, he'd have broken the 142-pound blue.
Yeah. I think was that the one that was in like the little John boat that he had over the side of the boat?
No, he actually landed this one in his jet boat.
Oh.
Side note, I just gave Bullock Experience your 500th subscriber.
Congratulations, Kelly. Catfishing Fever says Stan can't fish with a lick. Pulling the John Parker in here. Okay, I see how that is. I'm going to let you guys go if you guys want.
That's up to you.
I mean, you guys can be up here. It don't bother me.
We just hanging out, chatting.
So, Donard, to let you know about next month, April 9th and 10th, is the Channel Cat tournament I'm holding, and I've already have the people that's on there. I have not had no one else back out yet. I will be doing a live within the next week or two to let people know what days they're fishing and who's going to be fishing against who. And those 2 days, the first day winner and the second day winner will go to the following Saturday for a fish off for the championship.
Okay.
And after that, there will be a bullhead tournament, a yellow belly catfish tournament, or whatever you guys call them down there, or if you guys even have them.
I don't know. I think those little bulls would be probably over there in Crowfield Lake.
Well, wherever there's bullheads, or wherever there's flatheads, you ain't gonna find very many bullheads.
Yeah, there's a little pond over by my high school I used to go to, and I think they got a bunch of bullheads in there.
Yeah, one thing about Lance says, "Okay, Evan, I'll be ready for both weekends." Yeah, because he's gonna go over to Mendota. Hello, 217 Rebel Outdoors. But the rules have already been set. It's a 3 rod limit. You can use stink baits that you buy from the store. I I don't like saying this word, but you're allowed to use chicken for bait.
Hey,
I'd rather eat the chicken instead of using it for bait. That's why it's hard for me to say.
sometimes you can't get bait.
I get bait every time I go out. I have no problem with bait.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
We got problems with bait sometimes around here.
Yeah.
I just see chicken as food.
It is. It's food for catfish.
No, it's food for my tummy. Gives me the strength and energy to go catch those giants. It's taking food from me, so I can't go catch dinner. I can't go catch coffee if I don't eat chicken. Yeah, Gato Azul.
What's going on, Elgato?
Hey.
No, he also catch. I believe he's in Texas or somewhere,
Yeah, I think he's in Texas.
and he catches some giants too.
Yeah. Yeah, he. I don't know. I think I kind of fell asleep earlier today when I took my little Sunday nap, and when I was watching him before I went to sleep, I kept seeing it. He kept getting hung up today, and then when I kind of woke up again, I looked at my phone and he was on the move, and he was just setting up, and then dinner was ready, and we started eating dinner and watching TV show while we can, and so I'm gonna have to go back and watch his video from today.
Hey, Don, I'm not doing the bullhead sign up yet. And yes, Dan, I did allow chicken, but it was very hard for me to say yes to that. Every time I try to say chicken for bait, it's like, no. Because I'd rather have bacon wrapped chicken baked or fried and eat it that way.
Bacon wrapped chicken.
Oh, it's good.
It sounds good.
Yeah, bacon.
It's very good.
Good.
I'm surprised no one's brought food up in here.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't bring her food bin. # food bin.
Oh, you mean Jeremy's food bin?
No, Bethany.
My food bin.
No, which food bin is bigger, yours or his?
Mine.
Really?
Mine's better.
What do you carry in your food bin?
It depends on the trip.
Okay, for
I-
a 10-hour fishing trip.
Well, I carry a variety. I like to get some sweets in there, some honey buns, whatever little Debbie cakes we have, some miniature eclairs. Got to throw in some Cheez-Its and chips. The other night I pre-made some bagel bites and stuck them in a to-go box and brought them with us. Pop-Tarts. I've made Jeremy and him chicken sandwiches to take with them. So, just whatever I've got that I can throw in the food bin real quick.
Yeah, she takes care of us when we're out there on the water.
Now, what do you throw in your food bin if it's just you and him on the boat fishing?
Same stuff. Same
But
stuff.
more? But more?
Yeah, but more because I mean I love food. I love food. So,
Oh, hey, I'm on a seafood diet. I see food, I eat it.
yeah.
That's the bad part. So, what drinks do you take with you?
He usually has sweet tea, and I always have Mountain Dew. I usually try to throw in a couple of waters for if we're gonna be out during the day to stay hydrated, but usually sweet tea and Mountain Dew.
We're all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Do you guys do Girl Scout cookies?
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. We've had Girl Scout cookies in the food bin recently. He likes the Thin Mints and
Caramel Delight.
the Caramel Delights. I like the what are they called now? The peanut butter patties.
Yeah, I got them.
I always call
The
them.
Dosey-Dos. Those are called the Dosey-Dos.
Oh, okay. Well, here they used to be called tagalongs, and now they've renamed them to peanut butter
Yeah.
patties.
The reason why Chris asked that is I had a large order that I bought from a person I fish with
Okay.
of over, I think, 23 boxes from one place. And at work, I bought another 64 boxes
My
of Girl
goodness,
Scout cookies.
that would last me forever though,
You gonna
because
send us some of them Girl Scout cookies?
Those
Good.
won't last me until October.
Oh man, that's a lot of Girl Scout cookies.
Now, have you tried the new Girl Scout cookies, Adventures?
I didn't know they had new ones.
Oh, they got the Adventures and they got the Girl Scout cookies s'mores. Oh,
S'mores.
yeah, they're like the chocolate with the marshmallows and the chocolate with the graham cracker cookie with a chocolate over it with a little bit of sprinkle of coconut on it.
It looks like we got to go back to Walmart this weekend. We got to go find the Girl Scouts at Walmart.
The Girl Scout s'mores and the Samoas, they're all good.
Yeah.
Trust me. I see Girl Scout cookies and my wallet just opens up and like, here, take the money, give me the cookies.
And they're still only $4 a box. That's the best thing is the price of them hasn't gone up. They're still
see,
$4 a box.
The new ones and the better ones are about $6 a box.
Oh, are they?
Uh-huh. And
Maybe.
those are the ones hey, the bad part is the newer ones, I buy by the boxes or by the case.
Yep.
I don't understand that concept.
I usually go buy $20 worth every time.
$20. Hey, $20. I don't know what that is for Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 5 boxes.
Yeah, it's 5 boxes.
5 boxes versus 30 boxes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Tina Ladybug. So it's $8. Where's $8 a box?
Probably California.
I think all of our boxes were $4. They had that's what their sign says on the front of their table. Is all of their boxes here are still $4. But
Well, what was that 2 cents said? Well, I'm only 350 pounds now, so I only eat 11 boxes at a time.
11 boxes at a
no,
time.
yeah, he said he only eats 11 boxes at a time instead of 22 boxes at a time.
Hey, I don't eat them that quick. I try to moderate them.
Mhm. That's what I do. I like to graze and just eat a little bit of each thing.
I'll eat
Yeah,
like rows of them.
Right before the show, I opened up this box of Dosey Dos. It had 2 sleeves in it.
Really, that's it?
Yeah, I ate a complete sleeve in less than 5 minutes.
Wow.
And I was only trying to eat half the sleeve.
I'd probably eat them like that too.
And you notice the box is still sitting here. Surprised I haven't ripped into it while I'm alive and eating the second sleeve.
Hey, I don't care. Eat them.
And these are the peanut butter cookies that she likes. These are the peanut butter that Brittany likes.
Yeah, Bethany.
Yeah, Bethany, I'm sorry. Yeah, good night, Chrissy.
Thanks for coming in, Chrissy.
They got the market done, that's right. Cause I went through a gallon of last year. I went through several gallons of milk with Girl Scout cookies. Copy Dave Fish on. Welcome and hello. Exactly, Elgato. Once you get going on a box, you don't want to stop until it's gone.
Exactly.
That's my problem. That's why if I eat a box, I'm going to wait a couple weeks before I open another one. But I try to eat a lot of healthy foods in between that, so I won't have that problem. All right, 217, you be safe.
Yep. Thanks for coming in, 217.
So let me see where you guys are sitting at right now. I got you on I got you on live on StreamYard on one device on my laptop. And I got my big screen computer behind it. Oh, I got your favorite cookies.
Ooh. I got something else.
Your peanut butters?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I've got a box and a half of them at the house.
I have 2.5 boxes because this is only half full. I ate one whole complete sleeve in less than 5 minutes before the live.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they'll get you like that, especially with a glass of milk.
Yeah, I just killed a half a gallon of milk with that sleeve. Let's see if we can get them up to get them 5 more for the 150.
Oh, we're up to 145 now?
Yeah, you guys were 130 something when you came in.
Yeah, 135. Thanks for subscribing,
Yes.
guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate you for having us on your show tonight.
You're more than welcome because this is what I love doing. This is what I like doing, bringing in new channels, getting them out there, sharing them out, and helping them grow.
Yeah.
But if you guys ever have any questions I can help you with, just let me know, and we'll get I'll be glad to help you. Catfish and Crappie, if you know him and you have technical difficulties, I'm sure he can help you with some of the questions you might have
Okay.
about cats. A lot of the channels out here are good people to help you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a great community, that's for sure.
Yes.
There's a lot of great channels out here that I know that will help you. Parker can help you with questions. Chad builds the water. I'm sure Dee, Betty, uh, Freddie. There's all good people out here that is here that can help you answer your questions for whether it's editing or stuff like that that you need help with.
Okay.
Dan's, I'm sure, can help you with questions if you have them. I'm here. There's a network of people here that's ready and willing to help.
Yeah, because we.
Oh yeah, we've definitely noticed it, and it's so appreciated.
And I'm just glad to be the one that can reach out to help bring you up in and let people get to know you. And Two Cents put his email in the chat for you.
Okay. And our email, or my email, is actually in my description on my info page.
And so is your Facebook link for your channel.
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, it is. And I like bringing you guys, people like you guys up in here and giving you this opportunity.
Yep. We appreciate it a lot too.
Mhm.
And
Helps us out, gets us out there,
Yes.
gets us known a little bit better.
because when I started this 3 years ago, started doing lives, it started out as DIYs. And I was telling someone else on YouTube, says think I started doing guests, and they go, "You don't want to fit in with everybody else." I'm like, "No, I wasn't thinking about fitting in with everybody else."
Yeah.
I told them I was going to go the opposite direction, go outside the box. Because every channel I've seen, the two channels I was watching at the time, they kept bringing up people that were known and everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I decided to go, all right, there's people in chat that hasn't been known, and I'd go grab them. And it's been like that ever since.
I mean, it's really nice to have people out there like you, Rustic. I mean, both of y'all guys have helped us out tremendously
Yes.
with getting our name out there, getting subscribers, getting people
Right.
that come in and watch our videos and stuff like that. So we've had love with
Yeah.
that community.
Now, I do have a co-host for next week's tournament. And it is Catfishing with a Cause.
Okay.
She will be the co-host for the tournament. She will be helping me host a Channel Cat tournament on the 9th and 10th. And me and her are working on a few other shows at the same time, so I'm still trying to figure out how to do this other one that she has an idea, give me an idea for. The moderators and behind the scenes. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Okay.
And that's going to be a live show. I'm just trying to figure out how to do that one. Chris Everett wants to know, Bethany, when are you two going fishing live next?
Wednesday night. We are trying to do stick to Wednesday nights to do like a weekly live. And then if during the weekends we can get out there, we'll get out there and do some more lives. But I think we're gonna stick with Wednesday night being our main live night of the week.
Do you guys ever plan on just going live randomly when you guys go fishing, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, every time we go fishing, we go live. I mean, we don't really get to go out and go fishing too much.
Yeah.
I mean, we do live on the lake. I mean, we're right here on the water. So, but with work and all that, I mean, it takes me an hour to get to work and everything. So I have to get a little bit extra sleep in because I got to get up a little early. But I mean, we'll go fishing that one time throughout the weekday. And then a lot of times we'll fish Saturday and Sunday. We'll fish both days.
No, you just said the key word. Just how close do you live on the lake?
Close. I can throw a rock.
Yeah.
So 50, 60 feet?
Yeah.
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 That sounds like Serena and Thomas living right on the river.
Yeah. We live up on Lake Moultrie, like right
Oh,
here in a pretty much a retirement community. Which I mean, they're all cool. I mean, they're all really really nice people around here. So
Yeah,
so
our neighborhood actually does a daily happy hour within the neighborhood where they just ride their golf carts over to different people's house throughout the week, and from 4 to 6 o'clock they have a happy hour every single day in the neighborhood.
that explains a lot.
yeah.
Yep.
Can we get my mods to share catfishing with causes a link? Hello, catfishing crappie.
What's going on, Catfish and Crappie?
Now there's an amazing man. I call him a friend, a buddy. I fished with him. I've met him in person. He was actually he was a guest on my show, which I didn't really take no for because it was like this. I asked him, he was him hanging around. I wouldn't take no for an answer, so he finally said yes. He came up. It was a good show, and a couple years later, I needed someone to. I had to do 12 months or almost about 12 months straight work, and I didn't want to lose my Friday nights, so he volunteered to come up and do it, and he took off. I mean, his channel took off right then and there, and it's great.
Yeah, I like watching Catfish. Dang, I can't even say it.
Catfish and crappie,
And Catfish Weekly. I like both of those channels.
and don't forget Panfish Nation.
Panfish Nation also, yeah.
Those are some great channels,
Yep.
and Mark has been watching him grow in such a short time. Wow, it's amazing. And now that he's co-hosting a show with uh, the grandfather of catfishing, Lyle Stokes, is amazing.
Yeah.
Now he's Lyle Stokes' number one son. Sorry, Chad, but thank you for posting that, Mark. Panfish Nation. Let's help them get up to 1K. They're on the road to it. Put your link in there. Oh, you ain't no two away from 20K. Hey, Mike Smith, how am I doing, bud? He's saying hello to Swamp Donkey.
Hey.
How you doing? Go ahead and give a little shout out to Clemson.
Of course, I like Stand 3 better.
What?
He said, of course, he likes Stand 3 better.
Q-Stand said, yes, thank you, Evan. And now I'm doing Friday nights, and same thing, YouTube very much, Evan. Even though you like Stand 3 better. That's an ongoing joke between me and Q-Stand. I've been giving him grief for the longest time about him being second to last place. Q-Stand says, I definitely owe a lot to Abbott and Mark. Yeah, just remember, Q-Stand, this is the first channel you did your first blooper on. Calling out Judy and Darla, which are both guys.
Yeah, y'all need to go hit the thumbs up on the video too. Go back and watch me have to deal with the police in here.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, this video is Swamp Donkeys Catfishing first live YouTube blooper.
Yep. Probably with many, many, many more to come.
Hey, but you were a guest this time. You weren't actually fishing this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because we was gonna set this up at the house, but we was kind of like, maybe we should go out there and go fishing for a little bit tonight. And
hey, you gotta set that up in your backyard fishing from the bank.
Yeah.
You're right on the river or the lake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're what, 60 feet from the bank?
Yeah. We got a house in between us.
Yeah, there's 1 yard in between us.
Mark says, Judy Booty is a dude. What? That was at that time. That was I mean, G-Stands couldn't live that one down for a while. Calling Judy Booty and
It's at 18 when I
I
looked.
had to reload it.
Oh, that's why I was like, hey, go ahead.
yes, they handled the popo very well.
Yeah.
No, he did not run.
Nope.
No.
I got a lot of experience with dealing with the police, so
That did not sound good.
no, it doesn't. But I mean, where I grew up, it was kind of they were everywhere. So
Yeah, I understand that. I have friends that work for Fish and Game that know me, and every time I pull up, they don't even ask to see my fishing license.
see, that's how it is with my grandpa. Like he'll be out there fishing, and DNR will see him, and they won't even look at him. He loads his boat up, and he's gone.
There's two new additions for St. Clair County, both ladies, and they pulled up on me, and I was going to hand them my fishing license. It says, "Oh, we was already told about you that you're good. You don't need to show us your license." I'm like, "What the hell?" It's like I never got carded when I was a kid. I didn't get carded for cigarettes. I didn't get carded for alcohol.
That
now
was
in St. Clair County, I don't get checked for a license.
that was a different time back then, though. Like you can be 7 years old and go in and get your parents cigarettes for them, and you know they didn't care.
He's like,
I went in and got my parents cigarettes, got my parents alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
and never got carded.
Yep. Yeah.
And now
youngins.
I'm like, Fishing Game knows me in St. Clair County, and I don't even need to show a license. I went up to Alton outside, which is on the border of St. Clair County. So I'm like, okay. a new fishing game officer come up, and I'll be able to show him my license. Guess who pulls up? The
Probably
same fishing game officer I just ran into 3 days ago at a different lake in St. Clair County.
no.
I'm like, really? I go, yeah, you're still in St. Clair County by about a half a mile. Like, cool. After I'm done here, I go outside St. Clair County. They go, don't worry. We already told them about you. I'm like, what the hell? This is, we're just sharing out the good people to other fishing games. So when they see you, they just drive on by. I'm like, this ain't no fun. She goes, what's wrong? And she goes, I'll buy a fishing license so you guys can check it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. About ready?
Yeah.
That's what I thought they would do, two stands, but they don't.
What?
They just want to make sure Bigfoot's doing okay on the bank. They're just checking on Bigfoot, I guess.
Oh.
Get him! Get him!
We weren't paying attention. He came off.
You're welcome, Mark. I'll help you out in any way I can. And thank you for the super chat, Mark. Do you in solo screen?
Yeah. Us. Hey, everybody.
Are you guys going to check that one rod that was taken off earlier?
No, we actually had a hit, but we weren't paying attention to the rod. So by the time we actually got over there to it, he had done just let it go.
That's a good, Kelly. Kelly, if you have any questions for these people, let me know. I'll send you the link and you can pop up. I'm surprised you hasn't checked that rod that was hit before the show.
I kind of reeled it up a little bit, and I felt the weight to it, so I knew the bait was there. I dropped something over here. I don't know what it was.
Congrats, Kelly, on your 500. I'm glad it was on this show.
Yeah, I'm glad I could be your 500.
I'm glad you were too.
I popped on there to check it just at the right moment.
Hey, perfect timing twice.
Yeah.
You got it. Hey, you took his PB catfish away from him. Now you were able to help Kelly with the 500 hook sets.
Yep.
Way, I mean, I had that rod over here.
Yeah, he was over
Up under there.
And if we can get Parker Pursuits up to 1K, he's at 73 last time I checked. And let's get see if we can get Cause up to 200.
Parker Pursuit, man, he's a cool guy too.
I met Parker Pursuits twice at the meet and greet and fished with him once at Kaskaskia Lock and Dam.
Okay.
He's a cool guy. He's a great guy. I plan on fishing with him some more this year. And I plan on going up north to fish with Jason and Mark after some flatheads basically. But once I get my work schedule worked out and my vacation time set up, I plan on doing some vacation times where I can just go somewhere and fish for a week or two.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't get no vacation like that.
I have paid vacation. I just lost them the last couple times.
Yeah, I don't have paid vacation. Well, I mean, I guess I do. I guess if I do, we do go on vacation. Everybody has to go on vacation now. We shut
Yeah.
the whole shop down. Everybody. It's everybody's vacation now.
His Parker Pursuits is exactly 70 away from 1K.
I know I'm hook set on him.
I just did so.
Let's see where Mrs. Cos is at.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Cos is 18 away from 200. Catfishing with a cause. And Swamp Donkey is at 146.
Oh, we up there. Need 4 more guys to get that 150.
Let's get him 4 more. Parker's channel is great. And Catfishing with Cause has started a new show, Fishing for All, with hosts Cause and Joy. So, I believe, what night is that on, Cause, again? I forgot what night that was on.
I don't know.
It's Monday, it's Catfish Weekly. I mean, just Fishing for All, just with Cause now. Monday nights is Catfish Weekly and Catfish and Crappie.
Look, that rod's about to go down. Okay.
Tuesday nights is
Go on with it.
the Bullock Experience with Muskrat's Adventures behind that. Wednesday night is Patriot James. Thursday night is Catfishing with Cause at 7. The Bait Shop with Fills the Water and Panfish Nation. Fridays is Two Stands Fishing. Saturdays is Open. And Sundays you get to end it with me, Avid Fisherman.
And we're up on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were up on Wednesdays live.
Yep.
What time?
Normally it's about 6:45 we go live.
6:45 Eastern time.
Yep.
God's time -1. That's just in case Chad is listening. Because he says Eastern time +1, so you might start be getting some good hits.
Yeah, we just got a decent hit on that one rod, but he let it go and he's not even messing with it no more. He might come back for it though.
Oh, I understand that, Cause. Oh yeah, I forgot about Lance's Friday and Saturday night late night tiki lounge hangout. Sorry about that, Lance. I forgot about that. Jeremy, you're just jealous you're not out there fishing.
Oh, he is out there fishing.
Hey, Cali Bear.
He's actually over on the other side of the lake right now.
Hey, you want to know you nickname YouTube gave him?
Charlie Brown.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know why?
Because of his hair?
No, because every time I believe it was on Mike's Fishing Home where he was put into a challenge of Pontoon Jody, and he kept ditching her. Like Lucy would take the football from Charlie Brown when he'd go to kick and fall flat on his back. Well, JTC kept running from the challenge.
Oh, that just don't sound like JTC though. I'm gonna have to go back and see this.
And he never accepted the one-on-one challenge with Jody. He accepted it, but he never did it. Every time you come close to the date, oh, I'm in Canada.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, Pontoon Jody's on Thursday nights at 10. And I know oh yeah, Thursday nights after Panfish Nation is LG Bass LG Bass fishing from the dock. Uh Question: how long has Swamp Donkey been a better fisherman than JTC? Still love you, JTC, is what Two Stand says.
Man, y'all are hard. Y'all are hard on JTC, Bo.
Hey,
So hard on him.
JTC has a tendency to bring it on himself.
So hard.
You ever answer that question?
No, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. Plead the fifth on that one.
Because of the repercussions from your brother?
Yeah. Yeah. We get along. There ain't no need to put no hostility between us. He's a good fisherman. He knows a lot. You know.
Two Stand says I'm only hard on people that I respect.
I'll tell you, y'all, they go after Jeremy, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, we light him up. We light Jeremy up from time to time. It's like when I go in Two Stands Live and light him up from time to time. Or when I go after Shad.
Once you get
Shad, I mean.
But it's a little different, I guess. I try to be nice and respectful to everybody.
Oh, I'm nice and respectful, but
I do talk some smack.
I talk smack. I rib people from time to time. It's just it makes for a good time.
Oh yeah. I can't believe it.
Stan says, I only ask because everyone asks me about Stan 3 being better than me.
Huh? I don't know. Is Stan 3 better than you?
That's a good rebuttal. I like that one.
Nah, man. Jeremy's a good fisherman. I mean, there's stuff that he knows that I don't know, and there's stuff that I know that he don't know. I mean, I've always done a little bit different style of fishing than Jeremy has. He's always really been into the catfishing thing and stuff like that. I always used to go bass fishing all the time. So.
Oh, so you were like LG Bass, another ditch pickler.
Yeah, something like that.
Catfishing and Cause says Jamie's a great sport and fun to watch.
Yeah, they're good. Or he is. Like I said, Jamie or Jeremy? Okay, Jeremy. Yeah. Yeah, Jeremy gets animated. That's for sure. He's like I'll go back and watch the lives where we caught them big fish and stuff, and I love watching it just because of Jeremy, just his laugh, the some of the stuff he was saying. I mean, it was just great. You know, I was just sitting there and laugh at Jeremy the whole time.
Well, Stan has an answer to your rebuttal. Well, I'm the dad, so Stan 3 is only better than me when I decide to pass the torch.
I hear you on that.
And Danny says, don't let that rattle you, Swamp Donkey.
Oh, it ain't rattling me at all. I know I can go out there and catch some fish too.
Oh, I've seen you catch fish. I've seen Bethany pulling some monster fish on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see her pull in a lot bigger fish, though.
I'd like to see her pull in a state record.
Yes.
Me too.
Both blue and flathead.
Which, I mean, she's got a real good chance to break that flathead record. Which, I mean, everybody really does, because we know that there's big flatheads. I mean, there was a bow fisherman that he killed a 134-pound flathead bow fishing up here in the lake.
No, is that the same lake that you were in the water with the flathead that your brother caught?
No, we were actually in the tail race, which leads up to this river or this lake.
So that flathead could swim into that lake from the tail race.
Probably, yeah.
So if they're connected, he could be in that lake.
Yeah, he could if he went up through the locks.
Well, flatheads, they do travel overnight looking for food.
Yeah. And I mean, we didn't hook that fish not too far away from the locks that night. I mean, it was probably like 3 miles downriver.
All right, I'll double check to make sure. And thank you, Cali Bear, for the super chat. Was it on? Did you do it in this chat, or was it on the trash bag video?
Well, Avid, it's getting a little late. It's 10:30, so we're gonna pack everything up around here.
Yep.
Not a problem.
We'll.
Glad to have you as a guest. I loved watching you. I love it when a guest is out there on the bank fishing on a live, because it gives people in chat something to watch and be a part of.
Yeah, we like it too.
Yeah.
We like all the chat. The better the chat, the more you're going to get out of us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That chat ain't rolling. We're kind of quiet, to be honest with you.
Oh, this chat is never slow. This chat's always rolling.
But we really appreciate you having us up here, and we're gonna have to get up and do another one eventually. Come in, do some conversations with people, and see where it heads.
I did a poll before the show, asking if you'd like to see my show on Sundays come on at 7 instead of 8 p.m. Let me end that poll. Yeah, I seen it because I was looking at it, and I didn't receive the super chat on my end yet. And the poll is 63% yes. Come on.
53 and 37.
63% for starting at 7. And yeah, 63% to start earlier and 38% no. And that's 102 votes. Thank you, Cuz.
But yeah, we appreciate you having us up here. We're gonna go ahead and knock this thing, get on back to the house so we can get some snacks.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys take care and be safe.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night.
Thank you, everybody, for all of the love tonight.
And thanks for getting us up really close to what we need to pull a chunky cats and start
packing up
in the middle of the interview.
Hey, you can be live and still pack up. We'll stick with you here until you get it all packed up.
I was just joking.
Two Stan said we needed to pull a chunky cats and start packing up.
Hey, that's when normally you get a takedown right in the middle of the pack up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's normally the last thing that comes out. We put in the truck is the fishing rods.
That's how I do it.
Like, I'll pack up all my chairs and then I'll sit there and stand for another 10, 15 minutes. And
Don't forget the food box.
yeah.
Yep. And it definitely won't forget that.
But we're going to get up out of here, though. We're going to shut this thing down so we can get packed up. And we appreciate everybody getting us close to 150 subscribers tonight.
Yes.
If we're not already there, I don't know. I haven't looked yet. But we really appreciate it. And hopefully we see y'all on our chats on our new lives when we come up on Wednesday.
I'll be there.
Sounds good.
Hey, I might say hi, but I might be lurking in the background too. Because on Wednesday nights, I'm probably getting up around 5 or 6 o'clock and getting ready for overnight work.
I got you.
But I'm always in someone's chat lurking around.
Sounds
That's
good.
fine. Just say hey to us. We'll say hey back. Give you a shout out.
Always do.
All right. Thank you, Avin. Have
Bye,
a good
guys.
night.
You're welcome, and you guys be safe. And if you have any questions, let one of us know in the catfish community, and we'll help you out.
Sounds good. We'll definitely do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Good night. Everybody, good night. Tight lines. I hope you enjoyed the show. Sorry it started off with a rocky beginning. And let's get these people up to 150 or 200 if we can. And their new channel. But if they have questions, let's help them with anything that we can help them with. Thank you, Indiana Chris. They have been catching some amazing fish on their channels. So I'm going to call it a night. And tight lines and good luck fishing.